Hi, Capricorn. Welcome back. I'm happy to have you here. This is Cusp of Beauty Tarot, and you already see your cards laid out because I actually accidentally had a debacle with your recording. So I have to apologize. So we're going to actually step through the same cards that you got because I really wanted you to get those energies and not have to recreate new energies for you because I just felt intuitively that this would apply to the people seeking this. So it's a 9 card spread on a relationship. And Capricorn, this is your January 2021 reading. And again, this is Cusp of Beauty Tarot. I'm happy to have you here. This is a straight up sign. So if you're Capricorn, Sun, Moon, Rising, and Venus, this will be for you. It's not for everybody, but hopefully this is an energy read for you. And if it's not resonating now, check back in January and see what's coming through for you then. So let's step through it and take the reading as it is, and I'll even include the oracles that I pulled and see where we end up. So in the past tense for this relationship for you, Capricorn, is the energy of the Empress. So this was a relationship that definitely had a growing, nurturing, um, culturing energy where there was a mutual give and take back in the day. And, one of you may have actually been more nurturing than the other, but it does definitely at its root had a nurturing and growing sort of a tone, learning, developing, growing, and building. And then in the current energy, it's taken on a bit more of the Knight of Swords, so a bit less emotional, a bit more, I guess, less emotionally intelligent, more abrupt, more fast moving versus this mellow and nurturing, more mature energy in the relationship where there was just kind of if you were working together, I would say this would have been the professional energy. If you're in a romantic relationship with this person, this would be the building and supportive energy. And then in the current, it's kind of a bit of a haphazard energy, a bit more erratic, a bit more forward. And it doesn't mean it's not good energy. It's just not steady. And again, can be less emotionally intelligent. Somebody could have sharp edges when they speak. But on the mind of the person that you're dealing with is the King of Pentacles. So generally the King of Pentacles is a good partnership card. They're the father, the husband, the mate of some sort. It doesn't have to be a man. It's just a male energy. But they're a partner that people can count on. They do nurture and they do care for their community and their people and their family. Could be somebody a little bit more mature, but this is what's on the mind of the person that you're dealing with. So the idea that they do want to grow something, maybe get back to where things were. And they see that as a possibility with you because they see that you're growing in your life. They see that you're attractive, magnetic, you're the magician energy, and there's an infinite connection here. So there's definitely a bit of a soul connection here for sure. But they see you as someone they can build with, I think. But something did happen that's troubling them to some degree. So in their heart, in their emotions, there's the 5 of Cups. And what fell out at the same time was the 6 of Swords. So, and by the way, this is the Heaven and Earth deck, which I will put in the description box, but it's a lovely new deck that I got and really, really enjoying it. So that you know that. And anyway, in their heart is this energy of wanting to heal a loss. And they may not be cognizant of the positivity behind them, those 2 cups, but there is a 2 cups energy there. Ultimately, they do want to move past any difficult energies or any emotional energies, probably why they're currently embodying more of the air, Knight of Swords element, even more than normal. You may be dealing with an air sign, Capricorn, I don't know. But, they do want to move on. They want to move on to calmer waters, and you may not know all of that. They might be putting on a game face, but there is love there and this desire to get back to even keel. And again, I'm going to skip ahead to the part that you don't know is the Queen of Cups. So there is this element of you not seeing that there's an unconditional supportive energy, even though there was in the past this Empress and currently more of a Knight of Swords or air abrupt, fast-moving quality. What you don't see is just the undercurrent of love here. So it's just a really beautiful reading. Another reason why I really did not want to reshuffle for you, Capricorn, is you'll see why there's more coming. It's kind of quite remarkable. So the way that they see you moving forward, whether or not it's reconciliation or if you're still like in this couplehood, is the Seven of Cups. So they see it as possibilities. However, they are still feeling sort of not tethered to reality as much. They a little bit fantastical or dreamy about this. So they definitely they see it as a possibility, as many possibilities here, and they also are holding out hope for options on how this is going to turn out. But I definitely do see this as a dreamier energy, as a fantasy-based energy when they think of the two of you together moving forward in the near future. Again, what you don't see is this Queen of Cups, heart-based, unconditionally loving energy that is behind the scenes when it comes to them. And the advice for you is the King of Swords. So they may see you as also dream-based or fantasy-based in the past. And your advice, being the King of Swords, is to be in the driver's seat here, to take your throne, to be more logical, to get whatever clarity you need, to cut to what matters, and to really not get overly swayed by your emotions, I don't think, Capricorn. Not that Capricorns generally do, but that's just your one sign. I mean, it depends what else is in your chart. But I think the message is that there's a lot of emotions going here, passion and love, and stay tethered to your control and to your logic here. Don't get swayed by, by even this harsh rushing in, bolting in Knight of Swords energy. And certainly don't be swayed by what you're not seeing, but this unconditional love, or the person that comes to you with maybe that, not poor me, but that, take me back in, or let's get going again, and let's get kind of the over emotional appeal is not going to weigh heavily with you. You need to kind of tether out of this fantasy based thing, both of you do, and see what's real here. The potential outcome, though, is the Page of Wands. In this deck, it's the Princess of Wands. So the ability to have a communication. Someone's going to re-inspire this or to reconnect. This could definitely be a period where somebody reconnects, reignites the passion, the wand, right? So underneath the deck here, you still have the ace. You have the Ace of Wands. So that's very telling that the outcome has a wand, and under the deck, or overarching energy, is the Ace of Wands. And it's not to be lost on me that right underneath that is the Two of Cups, and underneath that is the Ten of Cups. So those were I rebuilt what was the last three cards in your deck, even though, this recording got messed up. These were, in fact, these passionate kind of love-based cards. So pretty incredible, if you ask me, that you would have all this passion, reignition, and all this love in this reading. Not to be confused on the part that your person struggled with this to some degree. Something happened. There was some upheaval in this relationship, and it caused your person to try and get more practical, to try and guard themselves, ground themselves. Both of you are trying not to be overly dreamy about this, but they are trying to move into less drama. So that doesn't mean they don't have feelings there. They have feelings and passion all over the place. When I pulled the Seeking Within Oracle for you, it said affirmations. It's just basically about ignoring or shifting your negative self-thought and not letting the gremlins get in your head. So if there's been signs of trouble in this relationship, or you've doubted yourself, maybe because you're questioning their manner of speaking or the way they deal with you, not to question yourself. And it's time to lift your thoughts, feelings, and beliefs about yourself to a higher, more affirmative level. So if that includes writing affirmations, reading inspiring or affirmative writing, maybe even journaling each day a little bit about, what's gone well or what you enjoy or like about yourself, just kind of like staying in that up inspirational energy. It's a great way to start the year for you, and not to get bogged down in the past or what happened, but to try and envision the best vision for the future. This is all about sparking inspiration and capitalizing on the positive vibe energy, but it does have to start with you, is what I'm getting from this. Then also, um, the other two oracles I pulled from the Wisdom of the Oracle deck were Message in a Bottle and Exchanging Gifts. So this is also, again, to me, being very aware of what energy you're putting out there. It's all energy right now in this reading, and your ability to manipulate your own energy and to level up your own energy. And what are you going, it's like for them too, what are they going to see? Are they going to attach to the three, spilled cups? Or are they going to zone in on the Two of Cups, which is obviously there? You don't have to make this more dramatic than it really is. I mean, seriously, I love the Two of Cups in this deck. Okay, so it's just like beautiful, beautiful. Sorry. Beautiful energy and divinely guided Two of Cups, and then of course there's the Ten of Cups. So just can't miss that this is an important connection with a lot of possibility. So be aware of what energy you're putting out there, because if you're in lack or you're in overly judgmental energy of yourself, it's going to taint this, whatever's coming with this. And you have the ability to spark new communication and new inspiration, or it will just happen anyway. It's coming. It's coming for you. It's definitely coming for you. And they know that too, and they see you as the magician. The other cautionary little point here with this Oracle exchanging gifts is you both have a lot to give to each other. The question is to be aware if this is a mutually giving relationship. It has the ability to be mutually beneficial, but just be aware if this at all is resonating for those of you where in the past or to this point, it's been a relationship where you've given more than your share, or you've held this person up, or you've been the one nurturing this other person. And with the Empress energy in the past, was it mutually nurturing? Was it the energy where they were more in the taking mode, or were you more in the taking mode? Because I think this says to me, be aware of mutually, reciprocal kind of giving for the healthiest relationships. And if it's not that, you may need to state your needs, one of you or both of you. So with that, Capricorn, I want to close out your reading. This is really quite a beautiful reading. It only has a couple little tweaks here to be aware of and to make it the best possible possibility for you and this person. So I really wish you a lot of luck with it. I really appreciate you being here. If you like this at all or just appreciate the reading, please like. I'd love for you to subscribe. And I wish you a really, really happy January. Stay well and good luck in the new year. Thanks.